do you have advice for people out in the workforce on how to prepare for just like AI agents taking over everything? Like, how would you, if you had any advice, give to someone to prepare and still be able to be competitive and hireable, all things of that nature in this new world where AI agents are replacing a lot of things?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question, actually. Even personally, myself, my advice is to upskill. Because even for me, I would love to upskill myself in terms of like AI. I want to deepen my knowledge about AI. I'm not a coder, but I want to understand at least on the back end what's AI. How can I maximize AI into my career? How can I help people and also make my productivity become like at its maximum with the use of tools like what we have right now with AI. So I think ultimately, it's not a super bad tool. Everything, with its pros and cons, as long as we use it to our own discretion, I think it's still going to help us in the long term.
Yeah, I agree. I think that to be most competitive and like desired by any company, if that's what your goal is, you want to be able to use these tools. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like in Web 2 and tech, you're more likely to get hired if you know how to use Microsoft Excel and Google Docs and all of these different things. I think it's kind of like the same process, so yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, content or marketing teams of 5 or 6 can now be done by teams of 2, who are very equipped with AI.
Yeah.
So in that sense, a team of 6 can now be replaced by a team of 2. So you're replacing 4 humans. You can never, I don't think, at least any time in the near future, you can replace all 6 humans.
Yeah.
But you can definitely replace 4 and maybe even 5 in the near future. So one person can basically be handling everything, and that small aspect of that human intuition can be done by one human.
Yeah.
And the rest of everything else can be taken care of by a strong team of AI agents.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you with that. So in terms of, if, for example, you are a decision maker and you want to make sure that your operation cost is, of course, not higher than your revenue, sometimes you have to make decisions like that. And I still believe in automating things because, like, you have to automate some stuff to be able to focus on what you really need to do.
Yeah, so moral of the story, we're not just competing with humans, we're competing with AI and humans. So if you want to get hired and be competitive in the marketplace, you better learn how to use these tools so you can be the 1 or 2.
You're competing with humans with AI, not humans and AI, which is even more dangerous because now you have all the power of AI and then all the power of humans put together.